Hey guys, it's your man Coach Mo Rev on the Thunder and Lightning Show, episode 17. On this episode, my co-host Bradon Hunt, Anastasia Stewart, the original Mosciples. Hey guys, as always, we're sponsored by Neuratech, Clarity, keeps the mind clear, and my boys at Flow Music app. Go download the Flow Music app right now. Stream your Spotify, Apple Music, and your SoundCloud. Hey guys, stay tuned for the show. Hey guys, welcome to the Thunder and Lightning Show, episode 17.
17.
Got my co-host with me, Anastasia Stewart, and my other ace right-hand man, Bradon Hunt. I'm the one and only Coach Mo Rev. Guys, today what we want to do in this episode is, these are two of my, I've known these kids since they were kids, and I guess they're adults now. I've been training Anastasia since he was 13. I've been with Bradon since he was 18. He's 23 now. You've only really been not at a league for like 8-9 months.
If that, yeah.
If that.
Just that 1 year.
And, I joke around and call people Mosciples and this and that. And what I wanted to get into today and talk about today is basically just relationships, right? Like, these kids, and we say Mosciples and we say mentor, and we say this and that. But, over time, because we have time, we have 7 years, we have 5 years together, it's not a joke, it's a real deal, it's real. There's
evidence-based.
It's evidence-based, there's facts, we have history. Half a decade is history, right? 6-7 years is history. Going through high school and being a junior in college, that's a long time. The fact that, I don't go a month without talking to you at some point, on the phone or something. I see this fool every day.
Yeah. Most hours of them, too.
Yeah. At least 12.
Yeah.
Minimum. And, without you two, and just the way our relationships have evolved and grown, I wouldn't be here today doing what I'm doing what we're doing, or doing this show, because we started the podcast really together.
Yeah.
That summer you were back was when we first really dove into doing it. Anastasia's back for a summer because she's a film student at SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design. Got it. And Bradon just follows me around. I'm joking.
Apparently.
I'm joking.
That's what they like to
But he's never told me no. He's like, let's do it, whatever. Right there. And that's been an evolution of just our relationship. And that was probably one of the funnest summers I've had.
Yeah.
Oh, easily.
Definitely was a fun summer. It was our first time really spending a lot of time together.
Yeah, it was a lot of growth.
Yeah. A lot of arguments.
A lot of fun conversations to listen in on.
But, it felt natural. Didn't feel weird or different. Or it just felt like what it was supposed to be. Because I'd known you'd been a film student. I know that's been your thing forever. It was fun to kind of put that into action and actually use it. And that's kind of one of my main things with my kids or with anybody is I want to find what you're good at. I want to find what your passion is. And if there's any way I can help and use it and help grow it, help nurture it, we're going to do that. Right? And it's not just me saying words or just talking or living my actions. Like, you guys know, that's how we treat any kid that comes in this building. And I've seen you guys grow and get talented and do your thing. I'll let you guys kind of talk what being a Mosciple or whatever that is, what does it mean to you guys? What is it really? What do you feel it is? I'll let you go. Anastasia, you'll go first since you're a girl.
Okay.
Ladies go first. I'm a gentleman. Southern
Gen.
Southern. As you said, I started training with you when I was 13, 14, a little twig, completely,
Definitely
basically unathletic. I had been riding horses since I was 8 years old, and I had gotten a concussion, and I was coming back, and it kind of hit how weak I was, and so I was like, I'll just go down to this Anytime Fitness that's down the road from my house, walk in, and lo and behold,
You were blessed by the gods.
something like that.
Oh, sorry.
And we started working out, and I mean, I had fun. It was really hard, but I mean, I tell the story all the time. But like one of my like most memorable like session that I've had is that one day that we spent an hour with that box, trying to get me to jump over the box. Because I've jumped on it. I've jumped basically like you were just like jump over it, and I was like, I can't do that. And
a lot of can'ts back then.
What's new?
A lot of can'ts.
But I mean, basically, just like the message of that story is that I learned a lot more than just like physical fitness.
Yeah.
I learned a lot about like trusting myself and trusting my body and knowing what it's capable of, which has brought me into being on one of the best collegiate equestrian teams, like trusting myself that I could do that and trusting myself to be.
How many national championships do you guys have?
I don't remember.
So many.
Too many.
Too many rings. I gotta put them on my toes now.
And that's just what I think I've taken away most from this is that, I mean, anybody can tell you workouts, anybody can tell you to do, like, go do kettlebell swings, to go do abs, go do squats, like, that part, I mean, you've always been a good trainer, but I
Say it
think
again.
Nope, that's
Okay.
it, that's the only time you get it.
Right. I'll rewind it.
But the thing that I took away most was definitely the mental strength that I got from being part of this, and that it was really just luck that brought me here, and then
It wasn't luck, it was fate. God brought you to me.
And then also getting to grow my like film skills and getting to collaborate and find other things that I can do and can do them well, and having you give me basically all this trust that you're like, I want to do this, and like, yeah, you can do it, just go ahead.
Yeah.
And just try it and see, and sometimes, and especially in the beginning, you're like, I didn't really like that too much, and then I would go back and it would be fine, and then I'd go back and redo it, and you're like, yeah, that's good, that's better.
It's about how I construct nicely.
That's
I'm nicer to Anastasia.
That was
he is.
put
Not the favorite.
put softly.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you less sensitive one.
You get me more. Like, we've been around each other longer.
Yes.
So there's you usually know what I want. She knows what I want. There's no ego like guys. You know.
Oh, you know.
That's
I am
how
a
it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Who knew?
He's a man. He's a man.
Sure.
He's a man giver.
That might be a little bit.
So, you know, what I hear in that is definitely, and what I try to do is, anybody can train. Anybody can tell kids exercises. An athlete needs to be confident,
Yeah.
right? More than skill, they gotta be confident. You can see those athletes that get what they call the yips.
Yeah.
Like I had a friend that literally could not. He's a catcher. Could not throw the ball back to the pitcher. Would throw it in front of him. Had to go to psychologist, sports psychologist on that. Once your confidence is shot as an athlete, you're in trouble.
Doesn't
you're in
matter how
trouble.
much skill you have.
Yeah, you're in trouble. So I always try to go there first and strengthen that up. And hey, like I tell you, I'm believing you so much that you're gonna have to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
A lot of times when that confidence is increased, all the other skills rise to that same level of whatever your confidence is.
Yep. Yep. Less doubt. You're gonna do bigger things. Bradon, since I spend more time and more tutelage with you, kind of what has it meant to you to be
A Mosciple.
Yeah.
Well,
I like the word. I'm just trying to be humble about
I'll be honest. I remember, like, when I was first training here with you. Well, not here, but at the old place when I first was an athlete. Like the term Mosciple at the time, because of how cool elite was and how ingrained in elite you were, it was just cool.
Yeah.
You called that, like that group of kids, you called us that all the time. That's kind of where it started.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
behind that name was the feeling that you gave each of us.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Was
yeah.
that I can come to him as for just about anything. But as we grew, and as I was around you more and you were teaching me more and things like that, it's more of like a mentorship, right? It's not just somebody I can come to, it's somebody that can teach me and guide me through things that I want to do.
Yeah.
And really, like, what Mo and Elite has given me, I mean, I was just talking about this earlier today, I don't really know where I would be right now, truthfully. I probably would have came back home from commerce, went to TCC, ended up trying to walk on somewhere, get my degree in exercise science, and then train at a Lifetime or something like that, right? But that's never been, I've always known that there were big things that I wanted to do that utilized all of my skill sets. I'm a very passionate person. So that's really what Elite has given me is direction, right? And that's what Moscipling has given me is direction, which again, I don't know where I would be, honestly.
And like I'm not trying to toot my horn or do anything. This was just whenever I graduated and I started training and I started doing stuff and I wanted to open up my own gym. I mean, I thought about this for a long time. Like my goal was to go play in the NFL, come back and train the kids, and get back to the kids. Didn't quite make it there, but I'm
That's
able
not
to.
the most important part.
No, well, also not making it there and having a career that didn't really go as far as I wanted to. Understanding that helps me give you guys more. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
I'm really grateful for it.
Yeah. That's a big reason I don't regret stopping playing, honestly. Because I remember the day that I made the decision. Like the second I made the decision, I regretted it at that time because that was my passion at the time. And I knew that I was passionate about fitness and things like that, but football was my passion, like where the fire came from. But now, and actually I was having a conversation with my brother about this yesterday. I have zero regrets about it because of what it taught me, and now I can see what it is that we can give these kids.
Yeah.
Right? It gives me perspective in a sense.
It gives you perspective, and then you know what little mistakes you made. You know where to push a kid.
Yeah.
And where to, like, hey, you're going off the rails or whatever. Really the Mosciple thing, like you said at the beginning, it's just to be cool, right? I'm just being goofy, I'm being whatever. But and you know just as well as anything I say, I may sound crazy at the time or goofy, but there's a lot of thought. Now knowing me, there's a lot of thought, there's a lot of meaning behind.
Which leads me to overthink half the shit you tell me. So,
hey, that's not on accident either.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's also like being like the Mosciple, just being here. It's given me and a lot of other kids a place to belong.
Yeah.
Because everyone always wants to belong, and we have like a lot of like even team sports. You have your team, but some days like when you have like a really bad day at practice, then you get to come here and you don't have like your coach still. You don't have like your sports coach ragging on you about it. You don't have your teammates that are blaming you for whatever you did wrong. Like you can come. It's like still a team, and like it's basically a family where you can like come and still feel like you belong somewhere, even when like your actual sports team, like it's a little bit rough for you right now.
Especially for those kids that stop playing and I've been playing this sport my whole life, and now I'm missing that sense of belonging, right? Well, now I have a place I can go and get that feeling still.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool because you always have a vision and you have a plan, and you hope it works out, right? You hope you're putting the right thing down. You hope you're doing right. But definitely to see you two flourish so much and see where you guys are at now, and then being able to see it in the other kids. Like now we just see it's repeating itself.
Yeah.
Right? With the interns, with the way the kids, people asking you to come intern, people asking you to come work. It's a culture, and we talk about that all the time. Culture. Not Mosciple. I want it to be the bird. Elite represents an idea that people can believe in and hold on to, and feel and be proud of, and know what it is. Right? That's why I always wanted my kids or kids I worked with to coach, because you guys understand that feeling. You're able to express it. You know what I'm trying to. What's the word? I'm trying to impress on you. There we go. And you guys can impress that back on others, and it's a thing. Like everybody does it. Everybody knows it. Everybody feels it. GPP all the way down to our kids. Like people, this is their home. This is their second home. They belong here. When before, like you're trying to hype it up, and we're trying to be cool, and we're trying to sell something. We don't have to sell anything anymore. This is what we are. This is what we do. The years and data have proven it.
Speak for themselves.
Right. Besides that, I mean, I don't know too much else. I mean, what I want to do is Anastasia's been here for the past week again. 2 weeks, week and a half. And I love when she's here because it was funny the first time you were here and you first started filming. The cool part about it is, here's the cool thing. You're a film student, and you tell stories, and you can tell stories through film. I've always liked that. Bradon, former athlete, trainer, good writer. I taught him how to write. I cleaned it up.
He helped frame it. base of the skill was already there.
The skill was there. I just gave him a voice, which is my voice. Anyways, we're joking.
He needs to give himself credit.
Always taking it all. But to see you guys developing those skills, right, and be able to, it's no more my vision. It's our vision. That's what that first summer kind of helped us all do, was you know what it is, you know what it feels like, and you can tell it with your skill through video and image. You can write and you can train and give kids that same feeling. That's what's cool, and that's why I think this thing continues to grow. I think this is why people want to continue to be a part of it. And you know, the message is we never really try to sell. We just try to invite people into our home, and you know, we think why else would you not want to be here?
Right.
You're gonna get everything that you need, more than just the physical. Like, hey, we crush it there.
Yeah,
like, that's
the easy part.
That's owned. You know, you're gonna come to elite. You're gonna get better. You're gonna be faster. You're gonna get bigger.
You're gonna get shredded too.
All the things that you need to do to be a capable athlete, you're gonna learn. But the mental side of it, you're gonna get beyond what most think is capable. Because just feeling like you belong and you're taken care of and you're nurtured. Basically, how I saw it was, you know, you grew up here, you grew up around this area, and I always analyze everything. And what was the missing piece for me and my friends?
Right.
And it was, I'm gonna say it. It was that OG, is that person that you could talk to, that wasn't your parents, wasn't your teacher, wasn't your coach, that you can have a real conversation about, that real stuff that's going on, that
And
you don't talk to your parents.
Yeah.
That you're not gonna talk to a coach. That crazy uncle that you can say anything to, right? That you can say anything to. That's what we miss.
Yeah.
That's what we didn't have. And I think a lot of my friends may have strayed or went different areas just because you didn't have the person to slap you or kick you in your ass when you were messing up that you could talk to about it and not have any judgment and just be like, yeah, I did that. Don't do that shit.
You're
You know what I
definitely
mean?
that.
Yeah, I got a list. And more or less, I think that's what elite has been. That's what elite is. And I think parents are starting to realize that. How many parents have we had like, hey, our kids, my son needs to go up there and like, it should be a rite of passage.
For non-physical
It
needs.
should be a rite of passage to help him mature into a human being.
Yeah, because it's hard, because also as a parent you want to be loving and nurturing, and you don't want to yell at your kids because then it's going to create like a divide between them. But
That's my job.
But you need someone that they can hate for a second and then come back and be like, you're right.
Middleman.
Yeah.
I'm the king of the
Ultimate
middleman.
right?
I've been doing that forever. That's it, guys. You think that's good enough? You got anything to say?
Just that I made a lot of friends here too. Like, because I mean, a lot of the kids around here are from
Everybody's
Grapevine,
friends.
Colleyville,
Yeah.
like Trinity, but I didn't go to any of those schools. I went to a school in Dallas.
What school
So,
in Dallas did you go to?
I went to the Hockaday School.
Oh, she's
Oh,
so
she had the whole
proper.
clothes and everything.
She's so posh.
No, but I've met a lot of friends here that I wouldn't have normally met. Like like Bradon and everything, because we were both raised by you, so we would have a lot in common, and just like met a lot of people that I wouldn't have met if I didn't come here.
A lot of
That's really
people
cool.
with same passion, same like just human, same
Good
like
energies.
good energy, and I think that's the
That's what
most
it is.
important thing for me and you. You know, I say that.
Yeah.
Energy,
Vibes, all that.
I will cut that so quick if you come in here with a negative attitude, negative energy. This is about positivity. This is about growing other human beings. This is about nurturing and taking care of people and being your best self and helping others become their best selves. Inspiring or being able to pick up people when they fall, or just being there, being a good human.
Yep. And that's why this place has been able to do the things it's been able to do, is because of the authentic and genuine vibe in here, right? That people can come in. You feel that as soon as you walk in. Regardless if you're aware of it or not, on a subconscious level somewhere, you feel energies that people give off. And that's what we've been able to try, that's what we've wanted to create, is a place where, you know, these kids can come, parents can come, whoever can come, and just feel safe, feel like they belong, and feel like they can explore who they are.
And guess
figure
what?
themselves out.
We're not even talking about lifting weights.
Not at all.
We're not even talking about exercising.
Not even a little bit.
Because we're talking about taking care of people and nurturing people and making people their best selves, the best version of themselves that they want to see. And for us being trainers, we're going to see that way before you see it yourself.
Yep. Because taking care of yourself is more than just a physical aspect, right? And that's what people think. Like, oh, I'm going to the trainer so I can lose a few pounds, right? I'm going to the trainer so I can improve my 40 time, whatever it is it may be.
If you think you're coming here and you're only going to lose a few pounds, that's not that's not what's going to happen.
Yeah, you're right. We do this.
Anyways, guys, That's why we say love, peace, happiness at the end. That's
Always,
what it's
yeah.
about. We'll keep it short. We'll keep it lovely. New Year's resolutions are coming up. I would invite anybody that's seeing this, anybody that's watching it, hey, share it with your friends, share it with anybody who has fitness goals. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you start, because why?
We own the finish.
And we'll carry you all the way through wherever you want to go. And you'll have a family, you'll have people that care about you, people that support you, and it's real. It's authentic.
It's genuine.
So as I always say, guys, love, peace, and happiness.
Happiness.
This has been a Mosciple show brought to you by Elite Fitness HQ. Boom! Thank you, guys.